Hello, and so we are live. I hope you're all doing well. Hey, Michael Kahn, good to see you. Hey, Lumpy Gas in a Vacuum, and while we have YouTube in the chat, hope you're all doing well. How are you guys doing this evening?
I'm good.
Dished myself some ice cream. It's very hot here again. Literally got back from work like 40 minutes ago. So it was hectic trying to get everything done. I downloaded the video I wanted to show tonight. Did this thumbnail and set up the stream in that time, and showered and ate. This was like crazy hectic. I just want to say thank you to all the YouTube members for supporting this channel, all the Patreon members. You guys are all awesome, and everybody that just supports this channel just by even just pressing that like button and pressing share. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. Please just share that show so we can get it out to a larger audience. Yeah. So tonight, I got a video from FE Pilot that he asked me to take a review. Unfortunately, he can't be with us tonight, but I'm going to be organizing a time with him. It would have been tomorrow night, but I think it might be better to reschedule for next week because an hour is not going to be enough to talk. And yes, he's a flat Earth pilot, guys. Okay, hey Jeff, guys, good to see you. Hey Cosmic Surfer, good to see you. The poll is a difficult one. Actually, give yourself away for yourself, is it good? We can. Okay, gaan kry bring it hierso. We fly stationary horizontal plane out of 8 votes. Yes, 88%, no, 12%. Okay. Anyway, Lumpy and Michael, what do you guys say about this whole situation with flying over a stationary plane?
Well, there's documents saying that that's what's happening from the government.
I was going to say that. Documents say that. Common sense also tells you that. If you read up on how planes are designed and how they fly, it suggests that.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, it's not going to work if you don't fly as if it's a stationary horizontal plane. It's just not going to work that way. There's a reason for that. I mean, if you ask them, do they take any dip into consideration, or as Wolfie Coriolis, Wolfie actually thinks they take Coriolis into. Well, he's just lying though, because the only drift that people take into consideration is the wind. That's the only thing that causes the drift. Right? I mean, the wind can go from any which way.
Accounting for optical illusion.
Yeah, Coriolis is an optical illusion. How does he account for it, especially if he's in the wrong reference frame? So I find it really odd. Yeah. Well, I got a video, like I said, from FE Pilot. He asked me to review it for him tonight.
Papa, a closer click.
Okay, donkey. Lekker slaap. Okay, lekker slaap. Okay, lekker slaap. Okay, lekker slaap, donkey. Sorry, my children just don't get when we're trying to be busy. Yeah, we fly all over the horizontal stationary plane. You will battle to fly the horizontal plane. Sorry. Okay, Eli. Excuse the children, guys. I'm so sorry. There we go. Okay. So anyway, children. Always when you don't need them to be here. Okay. So, what he does is he actually teaches people to fly. He's going to even show us on the flight simulator, and simply he says there is a setting for a flat Earth model in the flight simulator and a globe Earth model. Really odd. Why would they have a flat Earth model if it wasn't flat?
Correct.
So yeah, unfortunately he can't be here tonight because he's busy flying again. He does teach students and he does also fly commercially, so it's a bit difficult. Hey LSG, good to see you. Thank you for coming. So I think we can go through this if you guys are ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Awesome. Let's do this.
Welcome to IPT, Instrument Procedures Trainer. We're inside a pilot training facility, and we're going to see if the pilots train using the flat Earth model or the globe model. The main thing we're looking at today is the head-up display, the HUD. It's a piece of glass between the pilot and the windshield, and all kinds of critical flight data gets projected onto it. The main one being the 0-degree pitch line, or horizon basically. If a pilot loses the level, they're in deep trouble. So level 0-degree pitch line is key. Other pieces of information we'll have on.
I love what he says here. The 0-degree pitch line is key. That means it's level, guys. 0 degrees. How would you have that on a globe? Let's keep on changing the level, because it's going to be have to altering your pitch to keep with the level while you're dropping, and that doesn't happen because it always stays level.
Yeah,
The HUD and
Sorry?
Imagine if all, I was just going to say, imagine if all your instruments fail. The only thing you've got left to work off is the horizon.
I mean, how did
Yeah, the horizon.
how did the
horizon's
pilots?
horizontal,
Yeah.
and it is on the indicator to be able to determine whether you're parallel or even with horizontal.
Yeah, and
The whole
how?
mechanism depends on that.
Yeah, and how did the pilots in the old days before the HUDs existed? How did they do it? And I mean, they had these instruments with the altimeters and everything. They didn't have HUDs that sort of told them. It's just the HUD is just a 3D representation on the glass to make it easier for the pilot. That's all. But then you get people like Wolfie that think, oh no, this is definitely, see, it's under level, so it's definitely not level. While they're ignoring level is just rising relative to eye level. The plane is always pitched up, usually at about a 2 to 3 degree angle. And that's how they fly level, and that's what gives them that level line.
Yeah, I think Wolf is just dishonest, to be honest.
By the way, guys, he's still running away from the challenge I asked him to do with a compass. So I'm going to be doing a video about how the challenge is supposed to work, and FE Pilot says he'll probably do it for us because Wolfie doesn't want to. Hey Face Reality, good to see you. Glad you could make it. Thank you for the $5 super chat. You are awesome. Hey Flatzoid, buy your kids some candy or chocolate. I'll distract them for a little while. No, that's the problem. Why they're like they are. Because they're naughty. They don't listen. But thank you very much for the $5 super chat. Really, really appreciate it. Really do. How can I put it? I appreciate your support. Justin Franks, HUD is 2-dimensional. It's actually 1-dimensional on a 3-dimensional plate. It's not 2-dimensional. It's a 1-dimensional. It's literally 1-dimensional. It's literally 1-dimensional in a 2-dimensional or 3-dimensional plate. He does know that, right? A line is 1-dimensional, not 2-dimensional. So if you see this on the HUD, that is 1-dimensional, guys. That's not 2-dimensional. There's not.
You've got X, you don't have Y or Z.
Yeah, I mean, does he think this is one thing? That's a line. That's a line. That's a separate line. That's a different. That's why it's 1-dimensional. It's like taking a piece of paper and you're drawing a line on the paper. The paper is 3-dimensional. The line is 1-dimensional. So yeah, okay, but let's carry on.
Symbol, also known as a bore sight, that's where the nose is pointed. So in this case, the nose is on a 0-degree pitch line. Here, the nose is above a 0-degree pitch line. The next piece of information is a flight path vector. And this is key. This is what we fly in reference to. We don't, most times, we don't look at where the nose is pointed, we look at where the aircraft is going. And that's what the flight path vector shows. That's where the aircraft is going. So if the flight path vector is on the 0-degree pitch line, the aircraft is in level flight. If you place the flight path vector above the 0-degree...
Whoa. Justin Franks, the paper is not 2-dimensional. It's 3-dimensional. We live in a 3-dimensional world. Paper has width, breadth, and depth, guys. Justin Franks thinks a paper is 2-dimensional. Show me a 2-dimensional paper, please, Justin Franks. You get paper that are different microns for a reason. You know what micron means? This is the type of idiocy we get from the globe, guys. Thinking papers are two-dimensional.
Listen, this guy went in chat yesterday defending that rubbish we were watching, do you know what I mean? As if we're going to really listen to it.
But it's so simple. A paper is in three-dimensional reality. It's got length, breadth, and width.
And width, yeah.
It's three-dimensional. Just because you draw a one-dimensional line on a three-dimensional paper does not mean it's two-dimensional. Just because you explain or describe the surface of a paper as two-dimensional because you ignore the one axis does not make it two-dimensional. Just means you're just excluding the one dimension. It's still three-dimensional.
For, say, a Cartesian coordinate system, a line represents one dimension. It has no potential to represent anything more than that.
I mean, if they can't even get that a piece of paper is three-dimensional, then how are they going to get that fly level over a stationary horizontal plane?
Yeah.
I mean, it might just be too much for them. Hey Andrew, thank you for coming. Good to see you. The surface of the paper is not two-dimensional. It's described two-dimensionally, Andrew. It's actually three-dimensional. You just ignoring the one axis. Look at that paper. It's literally got indentations in it. If you zoom into a piece of paper, you can literally see fine fibers sticking up everywhere. It's three-dimensional. Hey Captain Caveman, good to see you. But then again, you guys don't know how to think in three dimensions.
Anyway, Flatzoid, just keep playing the video because they're only here to distract.
Yeah.
There's a real pilot who trains other pilots telling you what's what, and these guys are in chat trying to say otherwise and stuff. Just ignore them.
I agree. Okay, sure.
Pitch line you will climb, and if you put it below the 0 degree pitch line, you will descend. And the more the flight path vector is below the 0 degree pitch line, the more you will descend. I'm briefly going to show how it works in practice. So here the nose is about 1 degree above the 0 degree pitch line, and the flight path vector is on the 0 degree pitch line, meaning we're in a level flight. As I roll to the right here, you can see the level changes. That's not the level changing, that's just the airplane rolling to the right. Level is always level. And now the nose is above 0 degree pitch line, and we are in this flight climb. You can see that on the flight path vector. Now I'll pitch the nose down, still in the right bank attitude. I'll pitch the nose below the 0 degree pitch line, and we can see the flight path vector about 3 degrees below the horizon. Here I'm rolling the wings level and rolling into a left bank. So the key takeaway from here is if we want to fly level, we want to take a flight path vector, which is the circle with the little wings on it, and put that on the 0 degree pitch line. Now you may be wondering, what does this have to do with the shape of our world? Flat versus globe. Well, keep in mind we're taking that level line with us up to altitude.
Yeah, what does it have to do with our level world, guys? Well, actually everything. Yeah. Hey, Jolly Man, good to see you. Fluoritardians, an expert in some of that, knows more than less than until eventually they know absolutely nothing about everything. Yeah, they love fluoride, that's true. Hey, Moomin Rider, thank you for coming. Yes, I love my kids very, very much, although they are very, very naughty sometimes. And now it's school holidays, so they're driving my wife up the wall, let's put it that way, because they're home all day with her. Yeah, let's carry on.
35,000 feet, typical airliner cruise altitude. And we expect a considerable amount of horizon dip, meaning the horizon should be about 3 degrees below our eye level. And because we're flat earthers, we're very scientific, unlike those globe perverts who don't know anything about the scientific method. We're actually going to do a little observation.
Hey JJ, good to see you, thank you for coming. Spuddy, thank you for coming. Igor. Again, Igor, surface is 2D by definition because you ignore the 3-dimensional reality. You're ignoring the one dimension. Just by ignoring it doesn't make it 2 dimensions. You're just literally ignoring it because it's easier to explain area in 2 dimensions than it is in 3 dimensions. It's simply to make it simple for people. That's why.
Hey, Flats.
Hey, hey, PJ, how's it going, dude? Good to see you.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Sorry for my tardy arrival. The missus kept me on the phone. I told her we're about to start at 6, and she was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll get off the phone when you carry on talking." And then in the back, 10 past, she's like, so sorry for my tardy arrival.
No stress, man. You really don't have to
But
apologize. It's good to see
Yeah, I'll
you.
have to go. Yeah, and you guys, all guys well?
Yeah, doing well, thanks.
Yeah.
Just
Michael,
trying to teach
Yeah,
the.
well, mate.
We're just
Cool,
trying to
cool.
we're just trying to teach the globetards in chat that a paper is actually three-dimensional. Just because they explain or describe the surface as two-dimensional doesn't make it not three-dimensional. They
Yeah, of course.
They don't understand that.
It's got thickness to it.
Mm-hmm.
It might be thin, but it's still got thickness. It's still got like a thickness to it.
Yeah, it's called
breadth, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's called
Yeah.
microns for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the same.
I better go and get YouTube set up because I'm only on Element at the minute. So
Short
I'll
mate.
put myself on mute and get on YouTube.
Short, mate. So yeah, it's as simple
Right.
as that. They struggle from the same how can I put it, mental illness when it comes to the surface of Earth. The surface of Earth is three-dimensional, but they only describe it in two-dimensional. Now they think it is two-dimensional. It doesn't make it two-dimensional. Dig a hole. Is it still two-dimensional? No. It's still literally three-dimensional. The surface of Earth is three-dimensional. That's why it's got topography. But just because they ignore one dimension does not make it now two dimensions. It just means they're ignoring the one dimension. So yeah, they struggle with that, and that's why they cannot live in three-dimensional reality, and that's why they believe they live on a globe, because everything is based on two-dimensional nonsense that we do not actually observe. That's why they think orthographic is perspective.
We're going to start off around 35,000 feet, best to my recollection, and we're going to start descending the airplane. And the altitude is going to be our independent variable, because that's the one we're going to control. And we'll start at 35,000, we'll start descending, and the dependent variable is the amount of horizon dip. So if it really is a globe, as we descend the airplane, we expect to start off with a large amount of horizon dip, and then about 0 horizon dip as we get to sea level or close to sea level. So let's play that out. Let's see how that looks.
Okay, I think it's playing music now, so we don't need to watch it. So we'll just play it through, because now it's just music for, I think it's still there about. Yeah, so guys, remember, a plane flies at a angle of usually 2 to 3 degrees with the nose upwards. That's how it flies level. Now he's going to see if he's going to, is it supposed to be dipping so it can show with it? No, it doesn't, because it's literally keeps with that incline so it can keep a level flight. So I hope the Globers are paying attention to this, because it's really quite damning to their so-called argument, like McToon. Oh look, I took my Theologite app, I took a photo and the horizon is under my level line. This is why, guys, because a plane doesn't fly like this level, it flies nose up. Oh look, Justin Franks, look, level flight and the horizon is below horizontal. It would be, Justin, because the plane is looking upwards to fly level. That's how it works to keep level flight. Nose is inclined upwards. Ever heard of angle of attack? Okay.
What I want to know is how a plane is going to compensate for Earth curvature when it's flying level flight with nose up.
Exactly. That's the whole point. And they never compensate for this so-called dip that they're telling. And where have we seen him compensate for Coriolis yet?
Yeah, exactly. They don't. Yeah.
Exactly, Spuddy. If gyros drifted, planes wouldn't work. Yes, because gyros don't drift. They just have, what's the word now? Precession. That's all they do. It's to keep it in free space.
Now, if it
They
was,
have to hold rigid to be able to work.
Yeah.
If you didn't have a reference, you wouldn't. It would. It's dumb to think that it doesn't need a reference and that it would arc in any way.
Yep. That's really dumb. I like Paul Peterson. Utter rubbish. Just like that. Utter rubbish doesn't have a reason for just utter rubbish. Thank you, Paul Peterson. Angle of attack has nothing to do with flying level. Is that so? Is that so? Okay. I've actually done videos on this before.
if it was a globe, we don't compensate for the curve. If it was a globe and we fly level, and there was space, you'd just be off into space, wouldn't you? If you didn't compensate. So it's obvious we fly level, and an aeroplane is called an aeroplane, flies level. You know what I mean?
Check angle of attack. You see, it has to be upwards. Why? Because there's such thing as aerodynamics, so it can have lift on the wing. You know Bernoulli's principle? Hello? That's why the angle of attack is like that, so it has the angle so it can fly level. Tell me again how it's not part of it. Thank you. So there we go, just so Paul Peterson doesn't have a cooking clue what he's talking about.
None of them do.
No, they don't. Just like the video today I brought out this morning telling me no, the Earth isn't, the moon isn't supposed to show its light. The sun is not supposed to have light on the moon at that angle, they say, because it's the dark side of the moon. They don't get it.
Yeah, how can the Earth's face be showing but the moon not? Where, did the sun go in front of the moon to light up the Earth?
No, I think the sun's light is very selective, guys. They say because
Yeah.
the Orion is so capsually so close to the moon that it doesn't see anything. It's literally on the dark side of the moon, while it's lit up by the sun, by the way, because it's so-called higher. And then we see nothing, and then all of a sudden you appear out of this blue blue Earth coming out. That's actually chroma cut, guys. It's literally got chroma cut. I've got a video on here if we still got time to show, where I literally changed the opacities and stuff to show it's chroma cut, where it comes out of nothing, and if that light reaches the Earth coming out from behind the so-called moon, the crescent is supposed to have light on it as well. There's no light on the crescent. There's no even a function of showing there is even moon there or shadow there. Nothing. It just doesn't exist. They literally have that coming out of thin air.
Yeah. The moon produces its own light. Simple as that.
Exactly. But yeah, based on their model and what they're presenting, it's supposed to be showing light, but it doesn't. Can you guys see he's dropping the whole time? And how has that horizon changed from level yet? I mean, he's dropped quite a lot, and it's still exactly the same. Horizon, the same above the apparent horizon, the level. You see, guys?
Yeah.
How do the globers explain this? Because it's supposed to be as he's dropping. I mean, he's what, at like 18,000 feet now? He started at 35,000 feet. Sad, sad, sad.
Has the video finished?
Sorry?
Has the video finished?
No, it's still busy. He's just got music on this part. That's why I'm not playing. I'm just scared it's got copyright.
I see.
Because he asked me to review it for him. So I said, yeah, with that, and I asked him, can I show it on the stream tonight? He said, yes. And he actually wants to come on tomorrow night, which I agreed with, but I think I'm going to talk to him tomorrow rather than come next week, because I don't think an hour is going to be long enough to chat with him. Next week I'm going to have Adam Meakin and Brian's Logic on again as well, also about planes, by the way, guys, because we're going to be doing a Wolfie special, so looking forward to that. So yeah, we're going to be looking forward to that. Wolfie actually debunks your globe, guys, if you haven't realized that.
Paul Peterson, carry on spamming and I'll
Yeah.
boot my ass.
Yep. You've been warned, Paul Peterson. Hey, this Debatable D, thank you for coming.
Can I just comment to these? Flatzoid don't have to address anybody's chat, comment in chat.
You guys can send me a super chat, then I'll be obliged to actually. How's that sound? Send a super chat and then I'll be obliged to actually do it.
I think they're forgetting this is a flat Earth channel.
Hey Faciality, the rectangular sheet of paper is 3-dimensional, but the drawing of a rectangle on the paper is 2-dimensional. They don't get this, Faciality. They literally don't get it. The reason that's 2 dimensions is because it's following the 2 dimensions on the paper. But actually, if you really want to be pedantic, it's also got a micron to it when you use a pencil because it's the coal. So it's actually 3-dimensional as well if you want to be pedantic. So yeah. Hit the super chat, yo. Yeah, tell them, hit the super chat. I think that's going to be a new rule on this channel from now on. If the Globers want me to address them, they will have to hit the super chat. How's that sound, guys?
Good rule.
Yeah.
PJ. Right, sorry, somebody's done it.
Yeah.
I was just going to say somebody timed Paul out, but sorry.
Yeah, Spuddy took hold of him because he was warned and he just carried on with his spamming.
I can't even comment. Every time you stream Flatzoid, my YouTube stops working.
That's why that's why I actually download the videos from now. It just makes it easier for me. No adverts, no buffering, no nonsense like that. I literally had to delete a few videos now just so I can do the stream tonight because my hard drive's full again. So yeah, as soon as I get my bonus, I think I'm going to be buying myself a terabyte hard drive.
Yeah.
I'll have to. See, now that, look how small that gap's getting now, and he's only what, 5,000 feet now? How cute is that angle getting, guys? Remember, he's closing the field of view. So yeah, this is actually quite nice, but I think I can't wait for him to actually come on. It's gonna be quite cool to chat to him, because remember, apparently there's no such thing as a flat Earth pilot, and there's quite a few of them, by the way, guys.
There's Huggins.
Yeah.
In fact, every pilot's a flat earther, because everybody on Earth's a flat earther, aren't they?
Yep. By default, everybody's a flat earther. Yeah, YouTube, on a globe Earth, how are airplanes speeding up? Eastwards as they fly to the equator. The two answers already given to the engines are magic, and a wind is magic. Don't work. Exactly. I think it's gonna end now, the music. Whoops, still music. Pull up, pull up. You see, now he's getting... Because remember, he was dipping his nose, guys. He's literally dipping his nose.
Yeah. I was going to say, Andrew Johnson just said in the chat that you've got to make sure that the super chat applies to everybody, not just ballers.
No, I said Globers. I literally said Globers. Yeah. Maybe he should open his ears.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's up to you. It's your show. You know what I mean?
Look, at the end of the day, this is a flat Earth channel, guys. You Globers come here to troll and harass everybody, not the other way around.
Yeah.
So you guys can literally pay if you really want me to engage with you, because frankly, I'm sick of engaging with you trolls. So if you want me to engage with you, because I mean, if you want me to engage, because it feels to me like I'm getting dumber the more I talk to them.
I don't
know if you guys feel the same when you talk to these guys. They are so dumb. That literally makes you feel dumber when you talk to them.
You listen for 5 minutes and you lose about 6 billion brain cells. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But listen. You don't have to deal with it.
No, you don't. No, of course. It's a show. Simple as.
Yeah. Oh, it's still just music. Okay, that's his video, guys. So.
Yeah, it shows a level horizon.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I wonder if we can actually look up some flight simulators if they really want to.
It's a weird, like, sausage shape Earth, if that's the case, but then it's always morphing to it, depending on which way you're looking out. It's bizarre, these people. How can the horizon be totally level, side to side, but curving? It
Yeah,
just
I
doesn't
have
make
no
sense.
idea.
Yeah,
No, they just...
But would you expect to see 1 degree's difference?
How's this,
Well-
Kura?
side to side, there should be like a high spot in the middle, you know, if it's curving. There'd be something
I've
measurable.
just been at Blackpool and you can see, well, I don't know, about 50 miles worth of flat horizon.
Hey, Grizzly, good to see you.
But
Thanks
yeah,
for coming.
I'm expected to believe that they're going to have a curve at 3 mile out.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Stupid.
Like I say, if we should see them leaning away from us or leaning side to side, we never see any of that.
Or have any of you ever seen an aeroplane as it flies away into the distance, all of a sudden see the nose go down before the back, before the...
Never.
Never, because it
Never.
doesn't go over a curve.
Never. Exactly.
Let me see if I can maybe get that video of what I wanted to show you about the moon today. While we still got some time, guys. Because I did put it in my drive, my Google Drive. Ah, there we go. Hope it's gonna...
Now you
I
go.
can't get over how small they made the Earth. It's crazy.
Yeah, I still can't get over it. Now they're keeping with it because they have to, because that's what they've been showing from the beginning.
Igor says FE pilot's trolling you. No, Igor, you're the troll, man.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Michael. Just about to say that.
Igor's the last person I would trust.
Don't blame me.
And
That's
even
well
if FE Pilot was so-called trolling me, it would show how desperate you guys are and dishonest Globers are for trying to troll. You understand?
That's true. That's absolutely true.
Because the Globers have been shown to do this before, if they haven't realized this.
Fight the Flat
Yeah.
Earth. Fight the Flat Earth's got a video called How to Troll Flat Earthers.
And they were literally proud of trolling people. I mean, they've done it. They've even done it with what's it? Taboo Conspiracy.
Yeah.
And they were
Yeah,
proud.
that's right, well, yeah.
And they were proud
Yeah.
that they did it. So what does that tell you guys?
They're degenerate.
Well, exactly. They're liars. Simple as that. And they enjoy lying.
And they're proud. And they're proud to be liars.
Exactly right.
That and I'm muted everywhere. We're not muting you guys, you know.
No, how are they
Wow.
commenting if they're muted? Have they ever thought that far? How do they comment if they're muted?
Right.
Exactly. Right.
You know where I stand with trolls.
Okay, guys, I want to quickly show you this.
On the head.
So this morning I woke up, guys, and this is what I saw. Okay, first of all, look how nice and bent that all of a sudden is. As far as I know, they're using the same GoPro cameras that they've always used. Why is this the one showing it now all of a sudden curved? The others were always straight. Remember that. Now it's curved all of a sudden. Secondly, look where the light is coming from. This is bending downwards here, so that means it's coming from this angle here, because it's bending like this. So the shadows
Coming in from the left, yeah.
So that means everything under here should be lit up.
Yeah.
There's nothing lit up there. Oh, what? Did I press it again? Oh, man. Okay, let's go back. Obviously, I didn't put sound to this so we can see. So, yeah, it's supposed to be... See, it's just coming out of nowhere, guys.
Yep.
But that's not... This is just showing the original. Otherwise, again, oh, you're just being fake. You remove stuff without showing. No. You know they're nonsense.
Whinge. That's all they've got.
Uh-huh. See, because their argument now is this part of the moon should not have any light because the angle. No. The angle's coming from above, guys. Above left. The sun's light is always out. Now I've literally changed the exposure and everything so you can see. Where is it, guys? Where's the silhouette here? It would pick up a silhouette here if it was a shape there. There's nothing. Why is there no silhouette there? And why is this more compressed than this? It's supposed to be from the same craft. But anyway, you'll see now what's going to happen when the so-called Earth comes up. Why has it got that black shading around it? You know, almost like it's cut out and just pasted there.
Do you guys think Sean Hawkins is overwhelmed with how to defend the Artemis and has not been uploading anything anywhere because of it?
Check here,
Let's
guys.
see, we haven't seen them in a little while, have we?
I think we have. You see these trolls in chat now? I think some of them are him.
Could be, yeah. Yeah.
You
Guys-
would have to use the stock because it's undefendable.
Yeah. Why does the Earth have this and there's no silhouette for the moon? Why? Why does it have that? I mean, this overexposure. That means there's not supposed to be black around it. It's supposed to just be plain light. If it was an actual image, it's not. You see that? You see this in between here. That is from feathering. You know when you use the magic wand, the rotor track, and then you feather it when you delete around it. That's what creates that. When you overexpose it. Look at that. It's literally like it's just growing. That's all it's doing. It's not coming out of anything.
No.
You can literally see it's got that around, that halo around it, which is not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
I didn't invert it, so why has it got a halo?
Yeah, and it's moving. It's got the purple, or it's like a purple mist.
No, but that's from the saturation, that purple mist though.
I'm
That's,
going to revert back to what we said the other day, right? Why are we even arguing about it, right? When NASA's showing you pictures of a massive Earth and then they're showing you pictures of a small Earth.
yeah, the
Which
shapes.
is it?
They still defend it. They still defend it. They haven't got reasons. They've got excuses.
Yep. They literally don't have anything to defend, but they still defend it. Look how fake this is, guys. And you can moan compression all you want. That's not based on compression. That's literally, look, you can literally see it's got the cut out edges from the feathering.
What's your excuse going to be when they release raw images? NASA don't release raw
Just
images.
about to read that. Just about to read that.
So yeah.
Michael think the same thing.
So if they just look at the light and the angle, there's no silhouette for the moon at all. There's supposed to be a silhouette. The crescent, when the so-called Earth comes out, let's put this there. When it comes out there, there's supposed to be a light crescent because that's the same elevation that the Earth is coming out there. So why is it not having a light crescent at the edge? Hey Rob King, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Glad you could make it. Have they sent super chats yet? No. Oh, so you're saying I can't read their answers? I don't know. Maybe they got some kind of.
To be honest, I don't know why any of us are even acknowledging them.
I'm not even going to read.
Reply to the stupid comments, just ignore them, they'll soon get bored for a while.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go. I do it like I'm a mod here, so I don't block, but from my feed because of that. But yeah, I think that's the best option. That's what I've been doing a long time now. Just block them once, say a couple things that make sense, and they just make no sense. It's not worth talking to them.
I see. Arctic Reflections is still going around trying to debunk flat earthers. He had a poll the other day about Nathan Oakley or something, and 100% was against it. And I just commented there. I said, "Yeah, but what do you expect if you haven't got one flat earther watching your show?" And he got all he got all defensive on me and stuff. It's like, "Oh, but you guys just." He said, "Yeah, I don't troll and stuff." What do you think? Why do you think ours is always so diversified? Because we just got a whole bunch of Globus trolling. There's nobody worried about this guy because, first of all, he just brings out nonsense. Second of all, why do we have to even worry what he's saying? Because what he's saying is not true. But that's why it tells you why these guys are all here because they have cognitive dissonance. They have a big whole bunch of
That's right.
pain, and they have to come and lie to themselves to keep it going.
It's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah. I mean,
It's like me going to McDonald's channel and being in his every chat. Get
Yeah.
real.
yeah, yeah. I couldn't do it. I couldn't sit through. Maybe one show or something, but in general, I couldn't sit there. I mean, I couldn't sit there every day and listening to McDoon because it would fill my head full of rubbish. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't believe him, but I don't want that rubbish in there. You know, it's already been in there and come out. I don't want it back in.
That's great, TJ.
Oh, let's see. They got some new imagery, guys. Whoop. And no, I don't have ad blocker, guys, because I just usually download it. Okay, this is definitely not NASA, so yes, this has to be fake, obviously. No, guys, is this real?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna try and download that one. I want to look for an actual NASA. Do they have an actual NASA one to show? So yeah, guys, level flight. We started out at level flight, and it was quite quick. Outer space. Don't we have from NASA? Let's see NASA live.
What was that?
There was some kind of guy with a model in front of. You could see he's literally just holding a model there. Yeah, he has NASA live. Ooh, explaining about the moon again, guys. Let's see if they're going to show anything. Lunar liberation. You see, they think, yeah, because this is now the dark side, there's not actually supposed to be any kind of light. I mean, if you go and take a photo of the moon now, I think you've already done that, Michael. You took the photo of the moon, and when you overexpose it, it shows the rest of the silhouette.
Yeah.
There we go. Like that, look. When you overexpose it, it shows the rest of the silhouette. It's not just black. It's literally got some light in it. There's light hitting it, you know? You see that? Because that light is still there. So, how do they explain this? Oh wait, they can't.
When your camera shutter opens, it lets in all light, even light you can't see with your naked eye.
Yep. But that's why when they have a new moon, they can't explain why you can't see any moon. That goes against a physical rock in the sky. That goes more for the plasma moon. Because it just regenerates.
Because the earth shine, allegedly. That's what Gruick said. The earth shine. Okay, so that's still the sun. It's meant to be the sun reflecting off the earth. I don't think so. Ridiculous.
I'm still waiting for a super chat from the Globers. Yeah, Channel 7. Great to see you. Thank you for coming. Watching F1 live from onboard. There are loads of glitches and artifacts that are just from close by. F1. Formula 1. Is there Formula 1? I haven't even watched Formula 1 in years, by the way. Since they started making all that new rules and stuff, it just got too boring from it. Too controlled.
Yeah. The last time I watched Formula 1 was in 1994.
when Schumacher was still
Michael Schumacher went over.
You're
roboting badly, PJ.
So let me just I'll reset my phone. I'll come back in a minute.
Okay, short dude. Yeah, I'm sure he can't wait for his broadband to come.
I've got broadband and my YouTube still ain't working.
Oh man. 20 minutes left. The Johnny Man, obviously you haven't seen it. Channel 7, was it in color? It is newly remastered, edited photo staging imagery in a studio. This guy's everywhere, eh? This real Pax. Streaming everywhere all the time. Always got a lot of people watching for some odd reason. Oh. Earth views from space, seen from the ISS. Okay, let's see if this really looks what they show on, like NASA shows from the ISS, because this isn't NASA. This is space videos.
Check it out.
Let's see. Kind of looks like that guy that did the Blender rendering that I showed last night, that did the Earth in 20 minutes. What is this? What is this? What is this? Why does the Earth keep changing shape? Look how much curve there is here, and look at the depth here. Look at those clouds, it looks like it's painted on. Now let's go to where it was. The curve changed a lot. Even, did they zoom in or something? I don't know. Still no super chat from them. Okay. It's magic refraction that works with no atmosphere required. Yep. Exactly, YouTube. They always have magic refraction. Apollo 11, the documentary consists solely of archival footage shot on 70mm film in a studio channel. You forgot to put studio at the end. You know, those little fine details really make a difference on what you're stating. Why don't they understand it's a studio? But that reminds me, we definitely have to get Dave on here. Can't wait, and we should talk with him.
If you look at some old footage, you know, like Space Lab and stuff like that,
Yeah.
it's actually better than footage they're showing now.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Landing either lift or then. The Apollo 14 in 24 frames per second, landing, moonwalk, and liftoff. This should be interesting to watch. Wow. Look how beautiful that is, guys.
How can this person claim he has different pictures than NASA even?
Because they literally stick it on their site. All their archived photos go on their site. Should we actually go and look at some NASA photos? We can do that.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Why not? Let's go to the beloved NASA. Watch the trailer. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
It says watch the trailer.
Oh.
It's clear it's not in studio. The trailer is studio work, dude.
I heard you say just before I reset my phone about broadband. I'm like, yeah, can't wait. 7 days and I'll be on broadband again. I'll be on broadband. I can't wait. A week to go. My hub will be here on the 28th, and then the engineer will be here on the 30th. So yeah, ready to go after that. It'll be brilliant.
Yep.
Good.
Ooh, Apollo
Fantastic.
13, views of the moon in 4K, guys. Wow.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Let's try and make it. It's a 360. Let's put it to 4K. Let's do this. Yeah, that doesn't look fake at all. Oh, come on. People really believe this shit. Guys, this is claimed to be real. No, come on. Does this look anything like Artemis is showing us?
Not at all.
Look at all this. Doesn't this look like if you are hovering over a model? Because that kind of looks like model work to me. because
Yeah.
because if you look at all the different indentations and sizes and stuff, that's not really. It doesn't have that
Look at-
depth. It doesn't have that
yeah.
actual depth of actual.
Polystyrene.
It looks like model work. This I'm going to say this is model. Because look at this. The depth isn't the same as what you would see in real life. It's something that's this huge. So, supposedly so far away.
Level Earth Observer did a video, and it was this guy who was right good at these like monster films and that.
Yeah.
Out there's no stop motion stuff.
Yeah.
And he stopped doing films or something in period that they were doing moon landings. Quite interesting.
Look at this. No, guys. You can see this is 3D rendering. Come on. This is just 3D
Yeah.
rendering. That. It doesn't even look the same as what they were just showing.
It's bad. Okay.
Oh,
It
man.
is. It is.
But you see what I was saying with the crescent? You see it's got a light edge to it.
Yeah.
Why
if
doesn't
you're
it...
that close, if you're that close to the moon, wouldn't it be blinding you with its light?
Yeah, it's supposed to be luminous. I mean, this is supposed to... The light is supposed to be bouncing off. Like I said, if the Earth was supposed to be pitching up there, as soon as the Earth touches there, it's supposed to show on the dark side, as they said, it should have a little luminous edge. Because there is where the light is going to be showing to the Earth. It should be showing there as well.
Right.
Remember, the Earth is coming from a lower angle. And look at this. Now it totally looks different, guys. See there? Once Earth was finally back with inside. Come on, no ways. Come on, that's not real. Look at this. Let's see. They say this is real. They literally just showed it different like a few minutes ago. This is how they showed it. Where is it? This is how they showed it. Does that look anything like what they're showing there?
Not at all.
That is not the same as that. This is 3D rendering, VFX. This is model work. There we go. And
Yeah.
then they just carry on showing more 3D VFX. There we go, guys. All CGI. Way to just prove that NASA is lying to you guys again, because they say this is data gathered from the Lunar Resonance Orbiter to recreate some of the stunning views of Moon that data. So they literally take the data and they create it. So they're telling you to your face, guys, CGI, not actual. Should we look at more high definition videos? It's fake. Hey, Choose Life. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Glad you could make it. Klebricus. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. And Wynand. Goeienaand, meneer. Thank you for coming. How is the time looking? Oh, we still got 10 minutes. Oh, we've got about 6 minutes, guys. Then I'm going to have to switch off. 50 votes. We fly a stationary horizontal plane. Exactly 64% yes. 36% no. If you guys missed it in the beginning of the show, we showed FE Pilot and his argument of flying over a stationary plane. So if you have missed it, you might want to go and watch it. I'm hoping to have him on soon. We were planning for tomorrow, but I think we're going to have more than just an hour to chat. So I'm trying to organize it maybe for next week. Also for next week, we're going to have a Wolfie special, because we're going to have Brian's Logic and Adam Meakin coming on, and we're going to be chatting some flights. So I'm just going to call it Wolfie special.
That'll be about 6 hours chat. That will be.
Look at this. More
Yeah, that'll be a good. That'll be a good show.
more high definition, guys, of the sun now. Oh, the HiC 720. Ah. The 2012 Venus Transit, guys. Should be interesting. Ooh.
Look at Jupiter. Lovely.
That looks beautiful.
Yeah.
You see now this? No, this is fake. This is real. This you can get from a normal telescope on Earth. This you can see.
Yeah.
But as soon as it gets to, where is it? As soon as it gets to this nonsense, do you see this? And look at the speed now all of a sudden. Oh, and it's see-through. Look at that. It's literally shining through. There we go.
That's ridiculous. That is absolutely
Again,
ridiculous.
again it goes through it.
Wow.
And again it goes through it. It's you see this you can see from Earth. This is fine. That I'm not gonna say is fake, because you can literally see this from Earth. You can get these type of shots with a telescope on Earth. But this, no, look at that, it's see-through. You don't see
ridiculous.
this. Nobody can catch
seen
the sun
that.
like that.
Yeah, it was see-through then. You could see the edge of the sun. as
Yeah,
soon
look,
as
it's
it
gonna
came
go through
it.
again. There we go, again.
See-through. Absolutely see-through.
And this is not how the sun looks in real life, guys. Only NASA and space agency so-called show it this way.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. A big old gas ball in a vacuum.
No, what
Big
we
old
got
gas
back-
fireball in a vacuum. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Typical upside down of the globe.
Oh, we want to go to the image gallery. Let's first go look at the image of the day, guys, because they changed the images of the day. Wow. Ooh.
Ooh, lovely.
Ah. Why does this look so different to what we're usually seeing? Would this sun be lighting up the moon and the Orion, which wasn't shown this morning? Usually this part is totally in pitch black. Have you guys realized this? When they show it, usually this part is in pitch black. It never shows. Now all of a sudden it's showing beautiful. Ah. Orion's optical navigation camera captures Earth. Let's download it. Ooh. Is that Africa? Oh, guys, you see my home's right here. Can you see me? Why is Africa so huge now compared to the globe? That doesn't look right.
Yeah.
That doesn't look right.
I mean, Africa's a big place. Africa's a big place, but come on.
That's taking almost the whole globe up here.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the globe's supposed to go like
One side
this,
of it.
but this is very huge. Nah, and look how it looks like it's like they even shadowed cast it on, so it looks like it's embedded upwards, and then just placed clouds on top. No, guys, this can't be real.
Yes,
And
Channel
imagine, yeah.
7, too small or too big. Definitely too big.
I mean, imagine the size of this cloud shadow here. One side of Africa to the other side of Africa on one cloud. And Africa's practically taking up the whole Earth. Wow.
That's fake.
Yeah, it has to be. Oh, look, it's Moonikin with his orange jumpsuit, guys.
I can't see it yet.
Number 33. How are these suits going to protect...
We're not there yet.
Oh, you guys not there
On
yet?
YouTube.
I want to know how...
Not yet. I still see the globe.
Oh, I got 2 minutes and I have to say bye, guys. But
Oh
anyway,
yeah, it's gone so quick.
can you
Oh, yeah.
believe it?
Yeah, we see the suit now.
You see the two suits. How does these...
Inside the aircraft.
Yeah. How are these suits going to protect them, guys? You telling me these suits would
Well-
protect them?
Looks like they're going out to a rave.
And then you go and watch a SR-71 pilot with his so-called suit on that literally just keeps the person alive and would not work perfectly, and they think this would protect them. I mean, what the hell? That's why I laugh at these guys. What the hell is this supposed to be?
Lumpy said that rocket is circumcised. Nice one, Lumpy.
Ooh.
Oh, goodness.
Lucy spots Earth and Moon, guys. Where's all the stars? You see now, guys, look here. Look at this, just like Michael said, look how big the Earth is here and look how small the Moon is. Now why, when they show with Orion the Moon is this tiny dot, they've literally swapped sizes.
I can't get over the size they made the Earth. It's crazy.
They literally made it opposite of what it's supposed to be. And they go against the other images that they showed with Earthrise.
But Earth's massive.
Yeah, but you see here, look at that. And if you look at the Orion, this is supposed to be Earth size now, and that's the Moon size according to the Orion. They've literally swapped. It's like they can't decide which size the Earth and Moon should be. Okay, I have to actually say bye.
Thanks, Patrick.
Yeah, again.
So sorry guys for being so abrupt and saying bye. I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming. Appreciate it. Hopefully this weekend I can sort my webcam out, because yeah, it's kind of irritating me because I've got to get this light sorted. Really do appreciate everybody coming. Yes, we do fly on a horizontal plane. If you missed it, please go back to the beginning of the video where we show for the first half an hour. That actually keeps on the level flight. So thank you, FE Pilot, for your video. Really appreciate it. We'll go through it more in depth when you are here. So thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for all the members. Really do appreciate you. Till tomorrow night. Remember, God bless and may the pressure be with you.